of the sun. Then it's on the lower left side, in that lower left quadrant. It's not 9 o'clock, it's maybe about 8 o'clock, would you say? Yeah. So the tiny disk of Venus is coming on at about 8 o'clock there.
I just want to remind viewers who are watching us on Ustream, if for some reason, due to technical difficulties, we drop out again later in the show, when we come back live on Ustream, just refresh your browser, and then that way you get the feedback again. I just want to remind those viewers, just refresh the browser, and we're back up. We'll be back up in line. Of course, anytime you're dealing with the internet, you're not 100% fail-safe, so we're going to do the best we can in delivering a great broadcast.
There it is, another view of it there.
Right now we're looking at the white light view. It looks like we're in second contact right now.
But not flipped.
And we're getting confirmation from our solar physicists and scientists.
If you're looking at the feed of these beautiful, beautiful solar images right now, you may notice that as we switch between cameras and switch between telescopes, Venus appears to be in different places on the sun, and it's really not scooting around the sun like that. What's happening is that depending on the type of telescope we're using and where the focal plane is, where the images you'll see will be reversed and sometimes flipped left-right, just depending on what telescope we're using.
That's a great point, Lou, because we're using equatorial mounts, and they have to flip those once it passes noon, right? And then also with the telescopes, depending on if we're using refractive telescopes, the images is going to be flipped.
That's right. The image will be flipped. Say, for example, if we're using a diagonal, that'll flip the image.
Right.
And some are, some aren't. So, but Venus is not doing that. We're doing that.
Right. Again, if you're looking with your naked eye through the eclipse glasses, please don't look directly at the sun yourself, but you can see it in about 8 o'clock, clock face. Yeah. Depends on the orientation a bit where you are, but it's near the limb of the sun now, and from here, it's at an 8 o'clock orientation from the summit of Mauna Kea.
What an amazing time to travel. We can travel back in time to the heroes who went on shipboard and traversed French-British blockades and had all kinds of adventures trying to get to the place where they could view the transit. Hopefully it wouldn't be cloudy. Sometimes it was. Just amazing adventures hundreds of years ago, and then more than 100 years in the future. And what would that be like?
Absolutely. Just imagining that with all the new toys that we may have online in 2117 is the next time that a Venus transit will be visible to folks. Remembering that this is it for anybody who's alive today.
Though I have to say, I have a friend who said that he intends to be around for the next transit.
Excellent. I agree.
I hope he's listening right now.
Yeah. The other thing is, I believe there was a play written to describe the adventures of one explorer who went around the planet. Both times in the transit, he was foiled in seeing the two transits that came 8 years apart. And so there's a lot of inspiration for art and music when it comes to the planet Venus.
Hey, just want to let the viewers know we are on H Alpha right now. So if you want to take a look at the monitor, we've actually flipped our telescope the right way, so we're going to be in the same orientation the rest of the transit. So
good job.
Because we are so near solar activity, solar max, and there's a lot of solar activity. There are a number of sunspot groups on the sun, and I forget exactly where they are with respect to Venus, but it's quite possible that Venus will, in its path, will come either close to or even right over a sunspot group. That would be just incredibly exciting.
Now, we talked a little bit earlier, Kelly and Sherilyn, if you could jump in. We talked about Venus is the only planet in our solar system that actually rotates the opposite way. Why is that?
That's a great mystery of the solar system. Was it some early collision in the history